You're watching News Channel 3 Live at 9 with Alex Coleman and Mary Beth Conley.
And welcome back to Live at 9 on this Tuesday. He is a leader in the a cappella movement worldwide. Tony Backhouse founded Australia's foremost a cappella gospel choir and has held more than 2,000 vocal workshops over his career, won numerous awards, and is known worldwide as a composer, vocal arranger, and music scholar.
He does it all. Tony Backhouse has even studied blues and gospel right here in Memphis, Tennessee. We'll find out more about him in just a moment, but first with the song, Well, 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 the Tony Backhouse Singers.
Well, well, well. Well, well. Well, well. Don't want nobody to worry about me. Well, well. Well, well. Jesus said he would make up my dying bed. My father said he would make up my dying bed. Well, well, well. Well, well. I don't want nobody to worry about me. Well, well. Well, well. Yeah. Jesus said, my father said, he said he would make up my dying bed. Well, now if you see me dying, I don't want no one to mourn. All I want you to do for me is to give that mighty bell a tone. I'm singing, well, well, don't want nobody to worry about me. Well, 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 yeah. Jesus said, my father said, I'm going down to the river, stick my soul up in the sand. And now all my trials is over, Lord, 'cause I've reached the promised land. Well, 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 I'm singing, don't want nobody to worry about me. Well, 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 Jesus said, my father said, now since I've been married to Jesus, we ain't spent a minute apart. I got a telephone here in my bosom, so I can call him straight from my heart. I'm singing, well, 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 don't want nobody to worry about me. Well, 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 well. He said he would make up my dying bed. Said he would make up my dying bed. Said he would make up my dying bed. Oh Lord, said he would make up my dying bed. My dying bed. Don't want nobody to worry about me. Jesus, he said he would make up my dying bed. Oh, my dying bed. He said he would make up my dying bed. But Jesus said, my dying. He said he would make up. He said he would make up my dying bed.
Absolutely incredible. They're from all over the world, and they're right here in Memphis, the Tony Backhouse Singers. For more information, you can visit the website that you see right there on the screen.
AC, we have church this morning in Peabody Place.
Yes, we do.
If you closed your eyes while listening to this, you would have thought it was Sunday morning in a big African-American church in Memphis, Tennessee.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
It really sounds like it. Tell me, you guys really seem right at home. And Memphis, you're not a stranger to this town, are you not?
No, I've been coming here kind of regularly for about 20 years, yeah.
Actually studied over at what used to be Memphis State?
That's right, yeah. I did the ethnomusicology course there.
What is it about this genre of music that grabs you, and why a cappella? Because that's kind of a cool twist.
It's a kind of a, you know, I think you all know the answer to the first question. I mean, gospel music reaches deeper than kind of other forms.
It's not just entertainment.
No, it's not just entertainment. And why a cappella? Well, because I'm actually a big fan of gospel quartets, really. And So this is sort of a big quartet. You know, these
many quartets in one, right?
That's right. And these people, some people are you know, very experienced singers, some people not so experienced,
right.
and we're lucky our soloist, Heuzenroeder, who's a choir director in his own right, back in Melbourne, Australia.
Are you sure he's not from Memphis? He sounds like he ought to be from right here in the Mid-South. Yeah. He really does.
He has the spirit coming up through his toes.
Exactly.
So how is gospel over in Australia and New Zealand? I mean, is it extremely popular, sort of popular?
There's a lot of community choirs, you know, who are not affiliated to any church, you know, from all denominations or no denominations at all, singing this kind of music, because you've got to realise that in Australia and New Zealand, there isn't that kind of music going on.
Okay.
And, you know, there's no African Americans there to speak of.
Right.
There's none of that same sort of, you know, passion and grace that you hear in the black gospel thing. So we've had to kind of invent it for ourselves.
You've
You've
done
done
very
it well.
well.
You have really done it well. And how well has it been perceived worldwide, as many different places as you folks have traveled?
Well, we've only travelled sort of to Memphis. This group has only been together for about 4 days.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Yeah, because we only met for the first time all of us last Friday.
Wow, you want to come back in a couple of weeks? We'll see how much you've improved. Because I mean,
we'd love to, but yeah.
You're
we
like
want you
way
back.
up
Tony, we want you
here.
back for sure.
Well, luckily they're very willing. You know, they did their homework before we all met. You know.
Okay.
Clearly.
Will you guys come back? Yeah. You heard that.
So what's next for you personally?
Personally, we're all heading off to Chicago and New York to visit churches and go to quartet anniversaries and choir rehearsals and things. And then once the group disbands in New York, sadly, then
Do you have
I'm
to
going
disband? You can't just like do the big group thing?
I don't know. You don't have jobs, do you? And, yeah, and then I'm going on to France and England to do some workshops.
Well, Tony, come on back to Memphis
Alex.
anytime.
Really
It's
appreciate it.
always.
And we gave you his
Delight.
website. Definitely check it out. What a treat. Thank you so much. Pleasure to meet
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, folks, very much. Please give yourselves a round of applause.
We will be
A
right
short
back.
break. We'll be back in a moment. I was really impressed earlier with the music we had.
I'm telling
Tony
you.
Backhouse and his singers.
Phenomenal. They are traveling the U.S. and we've been so pleased over the weekend to have him perform at a couple of churches in Memphis. And here he is again, the Tony Backhouse Singers. You can catch them online. Take us on out.
Ooh.